Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about something a little different, right? It's more about leaks. I don't know if you've been seeing what's going on with Insomniac or really Rocksteady as well, technically, but leaks have been everywhere, and it's not just with video games either. It's been mainly with video games though, mainly with video games to be fair. I mean, it's happening with movies too. Like, I know MCU has had a few leaks apparently, or they have a lot of reporters immediately getting onto things. It's crazy. Like, why can't we not be surprised anymore? Like, I want to be surprised by things. I don't know about you guys. The main thing that I want to talk about was the Wolverine leaks. Actually, I want to talk more about the Justice League Kills the Suicide Squad leaks. We're going to talk about Wolverine in a second because I feel like most people have already done this, but it's mostly to how a lot of these leaks were about how Batman was gonna die or something like that, which, guys, I know this is Kevin Conroy's last performance, but you gotta remember, Rocksteady didn't plan on them dying. He's a big part of my childhood. His death really hit me pretty bad, honestly, like how it did most people. I mean, if you ever grew up with any of the animated Justice League stuff or Batman stuff, you will know Kevin Conroy is a big part of all of our childhoods, and he's literally the definitive voice of Batman. So, like, I get why people are upset a little bit, but at the same time, you guys do have to remember that Rocksteady are not in control of who lives and dies, in real life, at least. In a game that's called Kill the Justice League, they're mad that Batman's basically gonna die. Well, there were some pretty shitty leaks. I honestly didn't watch it or read a lot of them because, to me, I'm just not gonna read or look at anything that the developers themselves or the team itself release. Now, if it was a trailer or something, like, a lot of the trailers didn't look that great, if I'm being honest. I'm still going to play the game. I want to try it out. But if the game looks bad from a trailer or something like that, or something that the studio would actually release, that's different. You could be mad about that. It has also now came out that a lot of these leaks were faked. Or a good amount of the leaks were true, but some of them were fake. I don't know. But this is why I just tell people, don't look at leaks. Seriously, a lot of them are never right. It's very easy to take things out of context and also make them look worse than they are. And what I've been trying to tell people about any of the leaks. I mean, the only time I ever got mad about a leak was The Last of Us 2, because I was just like everybody with this, basically. Not a big fan of that game, if I'm being honest. Great game, terrible story. But yeah, I remember I was just like this, and I really wish I wasn't, because, again, a lot of things are taken out of context. Still didn't like how Joel died, by the way. It doesn't matter, right? A lot of people still really liked it, to be honest. Just wait for the developers to come out with this stuff. It's really not hard. You know, whether or not they choose to do whatever they want to do with Kevin Conroy, look, it's gonna suck for either reason, right? I don't know. I'm gonna have to see. But I think a lot of people are overreacting about a lot of these leaks, okay? That's just my take on it. I basically had the same take with the Wolverine stuff, except their leaks were legitimately real leaks. All these stuff in the pre-alpha, which, by the way, people are saying it looks like Spider-Man 2 copy. Dude, it looks amazing. Like, I think for a pre-alpha, and it looks like a PS4 game, is insane. Very insane for a game that's not coming out until 2025 or 2026. That's huge. It's really huge. By the way, what is up with all the weird, very forced hate on Spider-Man 2? Like, that game was great. I mean, it has flaws like every game does. All of a sudden, people hate it now, when I thought it was a great game and I loved it. I don't understand what's really going on anymore. And yeah, most of the hate's on Twitter, by the way. I know people be like, well, you're on Twitter, bro. Yeah, I know. They don't even come up with good reasons. Like, some of them are just Like, a lot of the criticisms are just terrible, right? Sorry, I got a little off topic there. But anyway, it wasn't just Wolverine, by the way, which literally everything for that game got leaked. I feel so bad for Insomniac. I really do. Like, a lot of people don't realize, like, how damaging that can be to your game's sales. It's bad. Like, it can literally cause cancellations, which, thankfully, Wolverine is not being canceled. But we did find out about all of their lineups, by the way, for Marvel, which is a huge thing. And if you did not know how these leaks came about, there's a group of hackers, or a hacker, I don't really know, it's either one, it doesn't really matter. They were able to get the files for the Insomniac future plans with Marvel and the stuff for Wolverine, all that, which I won't mention them so you guys won't get spoiled, because I'd try to at least be nice about that. But basically, they demanded them $2 million or else they're going to release everything. And literally, Insomniac actually quoted this, I believe. It said, "We're just like Logan, we are resilient." Cold line, may I say. I don't know if I'm glazing or not. That's a cold line. I will give him that. That was kind of dope. One game I will say did leak was the Spider-Verse multiplayer game, which would have been so sick. I really don't like Spider-Man 2, that's cool. Or really the Insomniac games, I get it, I guess. But I actually like a lot of the stuff they do. Most of it was pretty sick for their announcements. The Spider-Verse game did get canceled, which sucks. It looked like a fun game. They said it was going to be Spider-Man meets GTA, which we would all love. I mean, come on now. And the leaks looked cool for the pictures, even though, like, I'm not supposed to see it that way. It still looked cool, okay? But apparently that was supposed to be canceled a long time ago, so I don't know. What is the moral of the story? Stop judging leaks. Leaks are not meant to be the first look by the company. Don't make them the first look by the company. I know you can't really help it. You're like, oh my god, I want to see what Wolverine looks like. It's not finished, dude. Like, there's people who have found ways to play it. That's insane. Like, we really get to this point in leaks that we're doing that now, where we want to play a game that's not finished. It doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe I'm in a small minority. That just sucks, dude. I would not want anybody to find anything that I wasn't finished with. It would suck. It would be the worst thing ever. And to be fair, most of the leaks look good. I think they look fine. That's what I've been yapping about for this whole video, is stop letting leaks ruin video games. You guys are literally letting them ruin the video games, from either being canceled or to literally being sent death threats. A lot of Insomniac employees have received insane fucking death threats because of a potential rumor that might be true that a guy lied about. Hey, we're getting to that point where we're threatening people's lives. Guys, I'm about to be the dad here and say it's just a fucking video game. Relax, please. That's all I wanted to talk about. This is a different video from normal. My bad. I hope you like the new equipment. I got a new light and I got a new mic. I hope this sounds great. Let me know down below what else you want me to talk about or yap about, and I will. See you guys.